Third day of competition for the men, coming to a close after the 1 rep max snatch.
Gotta love this sport.
Oh,
man. 1 rep max snatch, it's the men's turn. Good luck at living up to what we just saw on the women's side. Not light.
now we are down to the final 10. We will now move to the main platform in the middle of the floor, and the weight goes up to 285 pounds. And that will bring out the rookie, Andre Houdet, who hung around the top 10 at the beginning of the competition, but has since moved down to 17th overall coming into this event. And Houdet will hit that. Royce Dunne. Cool, calm, and collected.
I was gonna say, someone shake him awake. 103 heart rate. Well, that'll do it.
20 seconds left in his 30-second window.
He's got a lot in the tank left based off his last lift. He's just got to put it all together.
Attempt number 2.
And that's how fickle this lift can be between a make and a miss. Yes, you need to be strong, but you need to have more technical accuracy to get this lift than you would any other lift in the world.
Scott Panchik at 285.
Need more in the legs. Once we get that bar about mid-thigh. A little short on the extension at the top of that lift.
There's his family on the bottom right of your screen.
Oh, that was better too. If he had that on the first lift, he probably could have got it.
Scott Panchik will move over to join Will Morad in the tiebreak area. 8 men left. Here's Gui Malheiros. First attempt at 285.
Jeez. His speed, his power, the precision he has by just nailing it right overhead. No shake of the arms on the lockout.
Here's Saxon Panchik, and Saxon keeps a Panchik name alive here in this competition, as Alex Vino will be up next.
And one thing you got to make sure is that you add some power on top of the speed. This isn't a strength muscling type lift like we saw yesterday in the clean. And it's speed through the middle. From mid-thigh to waist level, you need speed. All these guys are trying to over-pull with their arms and muscle a 285-pound snatch. That's not how you do this lift. You need more speed above the knees.
Second attempt for Vino, and it will not count. Ran out of time and ran out of gas there. 7 men left. Now Brent Fikowski at 285.
There
and
he
Fikowski
goes.
hits that.
Fikowski's getting better. On those lighter weights, he was coming forward just a little bit, which means he was missing that extension at the top of the lift. But he's corrected that. Now he said all the pressure was on Medeiros on that 280 lift by himself. Pat Vellner needs this lift at 285.
And Vellner will have it.
That was his best lift, saving it when he needed it the most. And Medeiros is walking up to a bar he's only hit once before. Listed PR of 285.
First attempt is no good for Medeiros.
Calm
20 seconds
down.
left. There's his family urging him on.
Take a breath. We don't need to rush this more, and you don't need to over-pull.
To stay alive here for Justin Medeiros. And he will make it. Justin Medeiros answering the bell and moving on. And we bump the weight up to 290 pounds. 7 men remain, including the top 3 in the overall standings. Justin Medeiros, Pat Vellner, and Brent Fikowski. And it's Andre Uday up first.
If you think of that, the precision you need for this movement, right? Think about a bullseye getting smaller and smaller and smaller every time we add weight to this lift.
Uday almost was able to stabilize that and stand it up.
Honestly, for him, it was his head position. He was looking at the floor when he caught that bar. Sorry, received that bar. Don't I'm sorry, Coach.
You've been good so far. We're gonna let that one go.
Keep your head up, because the bar has a tendency to follow where the eyes go.
And Uday just cannot hang on. Worst he can do right now in this event, 7th place overall. And now Royce Dunne, the man who won the CrossFit Total back in 2018 for his first career event victory 3 years ago, trying to duplicate that effort here. 290, no problem.
There it is. Here's what I love the most about this lift, and pardon me, let me get nerdy for a little bit, but when we're looking at the test of fitness, which is the CrossFit Games, one of those things that we use to define it are the 10 general physical skills.
Here's Gui Malheiros' first attempt at 290.
And if you want to look at a perfect display of what is needed,
that was it.
You need, for the snatch, you need strength, you need flexibility, you need power, speed, coordination, agility, and balance, and accuracy. 8 of the 10 general physical skills you need for this. This is a wonderful test for these athletes closing out day number 3. I absolutely love this lift as a wonderful test to add to the all-encompassing test of fitness here this weekend.
Saxon Panchik stepping up for his 2nd attempt at 290. Here's Brent Fikowski at 290. First miss of the evening for him.
I think he just got a little too amped. This is a smoothest fast type lift. Right, you gotta settle your mind and emotions down. Focus on the technique that got you here.
The professor can't make the 2nd attempt count. Fikowski will now be in a 3-way tiebreak as it stands right now with Andre Uday and Saxon Panchik. And a big lift just got even bigger for Pat Vellner.
Vellner's lift has gotten better and better since he had that shaky one about 2 reps ago.
Vellner has it.
And that's how you save a lift.
Justin Medeiros was equal to the challenge the last time. Can he do it again?
This will be a 5-pound PR for Justin Medeiros.
First attempt.
Little in front. You can't start too fast from the beginning of the lift, Sean. You have to start, if you think about 1 to 10 being the fastest, you start at about a 7, and then you ramp up to 10 right when you get to the knees. You can't start at a 10.
Can he do it again? Justin Medeiros now in a tiebreak, and that is opening the door for Pat Vellner to make up even more points now as he tries to keep creep closer to the top of the overall leaderboard. 4 men in the tiebreak. It's Medeiros, Uday, Saxon Panchik, and Brent Fikowski.
Now you have Medeiros just coming off a lift. He's going to get a little bit of a break. 295, 290 was on the bar that he just tried twice.
The winner of the tiebreak will finish 4th in the event. Tiebreak underway.
Medeiros was last to get the bar off the ground. Oh, and a failed rep for Medeiros.
Fikowski's across, Panchik and Uday, which means Medeiros.
Oh, and he's got a rip.
Is going to take 7th. 3 men remain. Royce Dunne, Gui Malheiros, and Pat Vellner.
Please welcome Royce Dunne.
Vellner will gain points on Medeiros. The question is, how many? 295 on the bar. Royce Dunne will be up first.
There you go. That looks so good for Royce Dunne.
Malheiros will be up next, looking for his 3rd event win of the competition.
Now Malheiros doesn't have the biggest lift of the athletes that showed up on Wednesday, but he does have the highest of the athletes that are here right now.
Every lift has looked the same with this kid. It's criminal.
And that's exactly what it's supposed to be like. For the snatch, from PVC pipe, empty barbell, 65-95 to 295, it should look exactly the same. And Malheiros is doing just that.
Pat Vellner to advance, 295.
Reset. Keep that chin up more at the start.
The Coliseum is behind Pat Vellner. Will it be enough? And it will not. So Pat Vellner will take 3rd in the event. And that means that he will earn 90 points. He's going to shave another 20 off of Medeiros' lead. 2 men remain, Royce Dunne and Gui Malheiros. And if you look at their feet, neither one of them wearing lifters. 300 pounds of weights. Royce Dunne came into the event in 15th place overall, looking for his best event finish of the competition, and he will get it. He's had a 3rd place in event 5, and he had back-to-back 4th place finishes in events 7 and events 8, and he will be up first.
And between the two of them, they basically have the same exact listed max snatch. Royce Dunne's at 308, Gui's at 309. 1 pound difference between the two, and that just means, I guess, one had clips on and the other didn't when they decided to hit their PR.
First attempt for Royce Dunne at 300. Malheiros up next. We may need to bring some more plates into the Coliseum. Malheiros has a listed PR of 309.
Jeez.
And that is good.
I love watching this kid compete.
.305 now. Here comes Royce Dunne, who is in his 4th career CrossFit Games. He's been here twice as a member of a team and twice as an individual. He was 34th overall in 2018, his last individual appearance here. First miss for Dunne.
Just 3 pounds under his max lift ever.
Second attempt. And won't go. And now Gui Malheiros has a chance to end it at 3:05. He makes it, he wins.
And he asked me what position I wanted to be in. What position do you think Malheiros wanted to be in?
This will be Malheiros' 9th lift of the night for the win.
You, sir.
There is no doubt. Once again, Gui Malheiros, his 3rd event win of the 2021 NOBULL CrossFit Games.
When do we start the keep going chant?
Enjoy it, kid, you earned it.
Look at just how far we've come physically, athletically, but how far we've come worldwide with new talented personalities and studs coming from every part of the globe.
Justin Medeiros has seen his lead shrink now to 42 points over Pat Vellner. Brent Fikowski remains in 3rd. Saxon Panjic, Bjorn Carl Gudmundsson, and Gui Malheiros. I've been practicing his name. You should too, because you're going to be saying it a lot in the years to come.